today was the first 14s practice. That was it was interesting. The thing with this 14s team already, and I could already tell beforehand, is that the potential is massive for this team. Like, they have a lot of potential. It's a lot of good kids, a lot of potential. I can tell already it's a very lazy group. It's a very lazy group. We got these things you got to be able to get through the wall as part of the drill. And I feel like they came in thinking that they were just going to be able to just run through it and get it done. And they came in and they got stuck on the second drill. Like, they couldn't get past the second, which was the squats one. And immediately it just shows me that you have not worked hard enough. And the thing is, there's going to be parents that tell you, well, no, my kid works hard. My kid, she really did work hard. I see her all the time out there, blah, blah, blah. I get it, but is it hard enough? So is it hard enough to be here? Is it hard enough for what we teach? So for me, for example, if I would have gotten this list, which we got in August, if we got on this list and the coach said, hey, this needs to be getting done. You need to be able to come back when we start practicing and show me what to do, knowing that there's 12 players on the team, 11 to 12 players on the team, knowing that I got to fight for a spot, you bet your butt that I would have been working on that religiously. And my butt would have shown up in practice and outdone everybody. Why? Because that's what you should do. You should want to be top dog. You should want to be the best. You should want to be ahead of everybody. And the thing with these assignments is, like, if you get through the assignment, you get to get on the court with me and start working with me a lot more. And why wouldn't you want to do that and get ahead of everybody else? And then everybody's playing catch up to you. But now everybody's on even keel. Nobody spent that entire time getting ahead of the other person. Nobody. So now everybody's on even keel. All that time you had to get ahead of everybody else, to start working with Coach Gabe, nobody took advantage of. And it's crazy to me. It drives me insane because I just can't believe that was the case. And I love them. It's a good group. I can tell they're going to get in a lot of trouble. I can tell they're going to be doing a lot of running. So Kinsley, dude, I'm still struggling with names. I'm still trying to learn all the names. Kinsley, Layla, one of those two. Fulcher, I'm going to say that. They're a pill, man. They're a pill. They're super energetic. They are easily distracted. We got two over there, too. I'm not going to say names yet for them because I'm not going to embarrass those two. But these two specifically that I'm talking about, it's not that they don't necessarily work. It's just they get easily distracted and then distract the rest of the team. The other two are lazy and just have excuses for everything. And it's just a very high complaining team so far. Besides maybe Sophie, and I'm struggling with names. I probably don't know it right now. I got to learn all the names. It's her teammate at school. Besides those two, I feel like those two didn't complain at all. I think they just worked, and that was it. Actually, I don't think Liza really complained either. The other ones complain about, like, back pain, knee pain, leg pain. This sucks. This is frustrating. I'm so frustrated. And again, you had from August to work on it. If you think about it, since August, since I sent it, you could have put an hour a day working on that list, repeating it, working on that list till now, October. You would have been able to pop in here and done it. And I'm just saying an hour. Usually in reality, for me, I don't stop till I can get it done. Why? Because that's my mentality. Like, I need to be able to do it. Not just like, oh, I'm tired or I'm frustrated or whatever and just quit. Like, no, I'm getting it done. So, I don't know. I guess I'm going to be very honest. I guess I'm a little disappointed. I thought that coming in, I thought that a lot of them were going to be able to get through a lot more because I expected them to have worked on it and get it done since I sent it so early. And look, I can hear the excuse all day of they've had school ball, they've had to do homework, they've had whatever it is, whatever the excuse is. There's plenty of time during the weekends. There's plenty of time when they're deciding to watch Netflix or YouTube or whatever else they're watching, or texting or Snapchatting or whatever it is, that they could have done it. If you have little time during the day, then you wake up earlier and you get it done. I mean, it's just, there's different ways, and finding an excuse for them is just something I can't do. And that's today. That's how today is in general. Everybody finds an excuse for that situation, whatever it is. When I was struggling with something, and it was hard, but you have to create that discipline of, if I didn't have enough time in the day, I woke up early. You know, when I did my college, well, I was trying to get like my coaching up, and I needed to get that resume up. I was waking up at 3 a.m. to drive 2 hours away. It was like 2.5 hours away to coach in a D1 school, spend all day there, and not start driving back home till about 9 o'clock at night, which means I didn't get home till about 11 to 12 o'clock half the time, to then have to wake up the next day again at 3 a.m. to be able to make this happen to the 5:30 practice. And it's just called dedication, man. Like, what is your drive? What is your dedication? What do you want? Do you actually want to be the best, or are you okay just settling? So that's just something that they're going to have to think about. I can't keep driving it to them. Like, they got to find a way to not make excuses. Parents got to find a way to not make excuses for them. They just got to find a way to just have no excuse for the fact that they're not doing something. And they need to also understand that they can be the best if they choose to do the work. And they can beat anybody if they choose to do the work. It's just work. I mean, work beats talent. You know, basically, my favorite saying from Adam Sandler was, you know, are you obsessed? You know, obsession beats talent, beats everything. If you are obsessed with being the best, if you are obsessed with the game, you will beat out everybody. But it's an obsession. And for my obsession, yeah, I'm obsessed with volleyball, but I was also obsessed with competition. So I would always strive to just be the best. So hopefully this will be a wake-up call, but it's a very late wake-up call since we just started practices. So I hope they pick up. Anyways, deuces, yo.